Hey everyone, today I have a exciting update for my full face project pan for you guys. I have reached my goal on 2 products, so that is really exciting. If you have not been following my full face project pan this year, kind of the concept, I'll leave the playlist down below too, is that I picked one makeup product from each category of makeup that I use to use up this year. So each update, some categories went sooner than others, but I'm so excited to have 2 kind of knocked off the list after this update. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. I'm going to go in the order that I kind of apply the makeup on. So the first one would be my foundation, and I'm working on the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for Oily Skin. To be honest, really since we've been working from home, I've been working from home since March and won't be going back to the office at least through the end of this calendar year. I just haven't been wearing a ton of foundation. I wear it a little bit here and there. I do really like the look of it. I just don't wear it, but this is where I am. So I'm kind of at the bottom here. I don't really have that much left. So I think I probably will just push through with this one in the next month or 2 to, kind of finish it off. We'll just kind of see. I have been wearing it a little bit more on the weekends, but just not on the weekdays. So I do really like this product though. It's not that I just like it. I probably will just repurchase it. It's a very nice foundation for my oily skin. I do think it works well, so yeah. Okay, moving into the next stuff. I'm gonna go into the other face products. So the first one here is my bronzer, and my goal in this is to hit pan. This is the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer. I don't know what shade or even if there are multiple shades, but I did finally hit pan in here. So as you can see, I have a little sliver. This is the kind of thing where I was seeing the ridges of the pan forever, and I finally hit pan on it. So that is really exciting. This is the only bronzer I own. I have a pretty small curated makeup collection. I can leave my makeup collection video down below, but I'm gonna still be working on this. I did reach the goal I have. There's no way I'm gonna finish this by the end of the year, but I did finally hit pan, so that is very exciting for me, and I'm excited to watch it grow and expand and all that good stuff. So that is the first one that I achieved this month. The next product is my blush. The blush that I chose for this project is the Hourglass Mood Exposure Blush. This is like the mini size. And this is slow going. I definitely have been putting an emphasis to wear blush pretty much every day, just even a slight dusting, so that I'm getting more usage out of this. I do like the color. I like the kind of shimmery glow it gives you, but it's just slow moving. And I use a synthetic brush, kind of like this slanted brush from Sigma, and I like it, but it's very light with picking up the product, and that's something that I need because I'm very fair, skin and everything. So, it's just a slow moving. I don't know if I'll actually hit pan on this year, but I'm definitely going to keep using it and enjoying it. It is also my only blush at the moment, so it's the only one I can use. Next is the highlighter. This one is the Laura Geller Baked highlighter in the shade French Vanilla. I cracked this in half. I dropped it and half of it shattered, but half of it stayed intact. So my goal is to try to use all of it up of what's remaining. So this is where I'm at. And something that I'm noticing is the pan itself is definitely coming in like a little bit more off the edges. Like maybe you can see right here, it's just pulling away from the edge of the pan, so that's pretty encouraging for me. But I just use this on my cheekbones. I use it under my eyes. It's a very kind of glowy highlighter, but it's not like super shimmery. Like it's not one of those big poppy highlighters. So I can kind of use this down the center of my face or like on my forehead and on a little bit on my chin without it being like too crazy. So I do get a lot of use out of this, and I'm starting to really see it kind of shrink down of what product is left. Okay, let's move into eyes. So I have my eyeshadow primer. This is the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer, and I am right down here. So I've been working on this for a while, but I do really like this. Predominantly, I use my Supergoop Cream Shadow to use as my base, and then I use this kind of almost like as a glitter glue, where I kind of tap it on my lid, and then I put my shimmery shade over it to really make it pop. But I'm at the point where I just really want to use this up. So I think I'm going to put my cream shadow on hold for a little bit and just primarily focus on using the actual primer. I feel like I could probably use it up by the next update if I stick with that plan. So I think that's what I'm going to try just to get it out of my life. So that is the update there. The other update I have is from my Anastasia Sultry palette. So I chose an eyeshadow, and the eyeshadow I chose is the shade called Fresh. So I had pan on this last time, but I definitely have expanded it. So this is it right here. It's this kind of, you know, matte cream shade, and I definitely have good pan going. So now I'm trying to work kind of on this edge to wear down that side. That's where my brush is just kind of naturally going right now. And then I think I'm going to carry on with just kind of working around the edges there. But this is a very kind of powdery product, and the pans in here are not that deep. I think I looked at this last time. Yeah, 0.83 grams, so not even a full gram. So I do think that this one is going faster than other eyeshadows I've used up have, but I'm okay with it. Okay, next I have, let's go to brows. The only brow product that I'm tracking in this project is the Essence Make Me Brow Gel Mascara. So this is a dupe for the Benefit Gimme Brow. It's like the super teeny tiny wand, and it's got fibers and it's tinted. I have this through my brows today actually. It's kind of what I use most of the time. I do have a Milani pomade too that I also enjoy, that I use like an angled brush with to really define my brows, but I will most of the time just use this, or even I do put this over the pomade sometimes to kind of keep my brows in place. So I am getting good use out of this, but this little tube, because you don't use a ton of it, lasts forever. So this is the kind of thing where if I still have product at the end of the year, I'll probably just call it a day and buy a new one just so that it's fresh and sanitary. But yeah, I'm still enjoying this and it's going well. Okay, moving into lips, I have a lip liner, and this is the NYX Natural Lip Pencil. And it is definitely like a natural color, like a My Lips But Better type situation. I have sharpened this a couple times this month. I don't know if you can really tell. I'm not tracking it on paper or anything. It's probably due for another sharpening. I have been lining and filling my lips every single day that I wear makeup with this, so that I'm making sure I'm making progress, because I started to get a little worried that I wasn't going to make progress and all that, and I realized that I just wasn't being as consistent as I should be. So I don't really reapply it throughout the day, but it's the first thing to go on my lips after I've done my makeup, like color-wise. I usually will pair like a lipstick or a lip gloss over it, or even just chapstick. But this is definitely something that I have incorporated more into my routine, and it's more consistent. All right, the next one is a lipstick. So this is the Marc Jacobs Enamored Hydrating Lip Gloss Stick, and this is in the Mocha Chocolate. I really like this. It is done though. This is the type of product that when you twist it up, you can't twist it back down. So it was always going to be a surprise of when I finished it up, and I finally did. So that's super exciting. That is my other kind of completed product for this update. And I'm happy. I really enjoyed it. I definitely would repurchase it, but I'm happy to finish it up and kind of work on some other lipsticks. And now that it's fall, I can wear some of my berry stuff too, which is always fun. Okay, and the last one, this is the Kapari Lip Glossy, but I use it as a lip balm at night. I think it's great, and this is where I'm at. So I'm right down kind of where the pink meets the red, or the white, I guess. And I do think that this will probably be done by the next update, because I'm really having to like pinch and squeeze at it. But I really like this because I can put it on my lips at night. It's a pretty thin formula, and I will wake up the next morning and still be able to feel, like if I rub my lips together, they're not dry. I can still feel some sort of product there, which I like. It's not sticky and it's not so goopy. So I absolutely love this. You can also wear it during the day, of course. And during the winter, I do usually keep this like in my coat pocket because it's just really nice. But it does take a while to go through because you don't have to reapply, and that's part of why I like it so much. And like I said, I just keep this one by my bedside and reapply. I have already repurchased. I made a Sephora order, I don't know, a month ago, and picked another one up. So I'm ready to go when that one dies. So anyway, that is my update. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one.